The previous episode, it was about Berlin Fashion Week. And in the end, I introduced a brand called Emeka. It's a brand in Africa. They always use different kinds of local upcycled materials, turning them into suits. And in my real working life, I served a client in the packaging industry. They always provide different kinds of innovative and sustainable solutions to optimize packages. Not only will the carbon footprints be reduced, but also the performance of the package remains the same. And that's why I got these inspirations to make this episode about sustainability in fashion. Welcome to Fashion Brief, the episode of sustainability in fashion. Various environmental issues have been long discussed in decades. While recently more and more consumers shop consciously, namely, they care more about what they buy, what contains in the product, whether it's a fair trade product or not. So acting sustainable for fashion brands is very important in terms of material selection, production, and also logistics, etc. Also, the importance of circularity cannot be ignored. There are different kinds of arts that can accomplish circularity. For example, recycling, reducing, repairing, refurbishing, renting. For luxury branding, the 24 anti-laws of marketing doesn't take sustainability into account. And that's why I was so inspired by an interview about sustainability during Berlin Fashion Week. The creative director of Fashion Revolution, Ursula de Castro, mentioned about her concept of luxury. For her, luxury should be 100% traceable, meaning from the very beginning of raw materials to the end product, every process, every details should be 100% transparent. We can also explain by this. It should be a luxury also for laborers, workers, also for animals and environment, as well as the whole system. Now you can call yourself luxury brands or luxury products. However, it's not going to be easy for not only luxury brands, but also fast fashion brands. For instance, from Zara's Joint Life or H&M's Shop Conscious to Prada's RE-NYLON, you can see they are making every effort in terms of sustainability. As it's already a mega trend in the fashion industry, what can fashion companies do? So from the Business of Fashion report, there are 3 approaches for companies to follow. Firstly, embracing sustainable design. Companies should invest in, incubate, or even test new raw sustainable materials for circular system. Not only raw material, but also to have a sustainable design mindset, namely reduce the waste, fiber, or also packages. Within this field, I would like to provide 2 examples. One is Zara and another is Prada. From the official website of Zara in social section, you can see the commitments to environmental sustainability until 2025. And in 2020, I would like to mention the last point, 100% training in circular design global fashion agenda. They train their designers around the world to have a sustainable mindset by using different sustainable materials. And also you can see from 2023 to 2025, different kinds of sustainable goals. For example, by 2023, there will be 100% zero waste, and from 2025, they will use 100% recycled polyester. The next example is Prada's RE-NYLON project. It's a cooperation with National Geographic, and they shoot a documentary about how to turn recycled materials into treasure.
All products have stories. How they're made affects lives and affects the planet. This is a story about turning trash into treasure. It takes us across 5 continents, meeting the people and communities helping to build a sustainable future until, in the end, it comes full circle.
Personally, I think the documentary is very meaningful. You can find the link below. The next point is ramping up reverse logistics. So the approach is mainly about to optimize value retention, sorting facilities, and recycling technologies, either in-house or with partners. I would like to give you an example of a circular economy powerhouse called Trove. Trove works with many different famous brands, such as Levi's, Patagonia, or Arc'teryx, just to name a few. Trove helps these brands to develop a white label channel, namely to resell used products.
By seeing this graph, you can clearly see the business model of Trove and how they help their customers to fulfill circular economy. At the very beginning phase, they help their customers to clean, repair, and take photos of the items. And afterwards, the second phase, these items are authorized and also differentiated into different grades and prices. The third phase regard to the online or in-store shopping process by using digital marketing to enhance shopping experience. And lastly, after the items are shipped, with customer support and also data insight analysis to create customer loyalty.
The last approach is supporting customer adaptation. Sustainability has been long discussed throughout the years. And the reason why some of us accept this concept is because we are influenced by the articles, by the information, little by little. So the power of communication cannot be ignored. And for the older generation, they need to be educated about sustainability, this concept. And I would like to give you another example of H&M, how they communicate with their customer. From H&M's official website, sustainability category, you can see different kinds of initiatives. And for instance, Gats Take Care. This section is to educate consumers to wash less, repair, recycle, or repeat. And there are different kinds of tricks and tips for consumers to follow to make their garments sustain. These are the 3 approaches for fashion brands to be more sustainable. Well, of course, we still have a lot to do in terms of sustainability, but most important of all is that we start now. And that's the reason why I make this episode to generate awareness. And what can we actually do in our daily lives to dedicate ourselves to the environment? Is to shop consciously. Know what we shop and shop what we need. So that's the episode of Sustainability in Fashion. Hope you like it. Of course, I'm not an expert in terms of developing raw materials or knowing all the process, but it's always interesting for us consumers to know. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel Fashion Brief and like this video. See you next time.